Welcome to this week's edition of For the Vlog for the week of April 7th to April 11th. First up, comic book news. Big thing this week, Amazon just purchased Comixology. Comixology is one of the premier comic book apps. It's revolutionized the way that people read comic books on their mobile devices. Comixology runs the Marvel app, it runs the DC app, it runs the Image app. Comixology runs everything. Amazon buying this is a huge thing. Amazon Books with Kindle, Amazon Comics now with Comixology. They are taking over the reading market. Amazon's a huge company. What they can bring to Comixology, I don't really know yet, but they do great with books, they do great with comic books. What does that mean for comic book stores? I don't think they're in more trouble than they have been before. Publishers are still going to digitize their comics the same way that they've been digitizing them. You still got to go to comic book stores to buy your bust, your figurines. I'm a big trade paperback guy. I always go into comic book stores to buy those. But comics, I'm not too sure about. Chew, for example. Chew, I bought through Comixology. Wasn't sure if that was something I was going to dig, but it's one of my favorite comics. I think Amazon buying Comixology isn't really going to affect comic book stores that much. Comixology has existed for years. Comic book stores are still open, and sure, they're running into issues, but I think every industry is running into issues. In video game news, footage of a canceled Darth Maul video game was recently released this week online. You can see a little bit of it here. You can find a link below to check it out. It kind of looks like a Force Unleashed mod. But it still looks badass. EA buying out Lucas Games kind of sucked. You got 1313, which is supposed to be an awesome bounty hunter video game based in Coruscant, out the window. This game looks super great, out the window. A lot of things that they were working on at the time, all out the window. Well, it's nice to see what we could have had. It's kind of a big old tease of things that we won't have, and it kind of sucks. Titanfall was finally released for Xbox 360. I don't have Titanfall at all, but luckily I've been able to get my kicks from playing a Titanfall mod in Minecraft called Ironfall. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to do a video of it later this week, so check that out. But you can find the server, the link is below. PAX East is going on right now, and I'm not there. So everybody at PAX East, hope you're having fun. Some big news maybe will come out of there, maybe not, who cares? We'll talk about it next week. A whole bunch of news got dropped this week about the Wii U Smash Brothers that's due to come out soon. There's a whole bunch of stuff, so I'm just going to kind of go down the list. I won't elaborate too much, but you can figure it out for yourselves. Here we go. 3DS version is coming out at least 6 months before the Wii U version. Both games will have the same characters, but each will have different levels. There's a special Smash Run mode available on the 3DS only. A new game mode on both systems are going to be For Glory, which is basically Final Destination, probably 1v1, no items, and it's going to record your win and your loss record. The other mode is For Fun. It's going to have every level but Final Destination, random item drops throughout the level, and it's going to only record your wins, kind of keep it lighter. A bunch of new characters were announced, and some different ways you could possibly get banned have also been online. I'll post a link down below into the article that you can find out a lot of information in. And lastly, about Smash Bros, a lot of people are crying about Samus's new outfit, more specifically her shoes. Now, it's no surprise that in video games and comic books and movies, a lot of times women tend to be objectified and they get to have a lot of stupid armor and they've got things sticking out everywhere. So Samus is actually wearing heels, as you can see here. A lot of people are upset. How is she supposed to fight in heels, you know? Also, technically, it doesn't really make sense with her wearing the Samus outfit. I don't think it's that big of a deal because if you look at Raiden, he's a dude and he's wearing heels all the time. Also, he kicks major ass. He puts katanas in his feet and then he stabs people. So I don't think it's that much of a disadvantage. I mean, I can't stab people with my feet. And in movie news, today, literally today, Megan Fox was talking about how she might want to be in a Sailor Moon movie. How does that make you feel? I know it makes me feel sick. Commemorating the 75th anniversary of Batman, Bruce Timm released a Batman short film, animated, kind of in the style of Batman animated way back when, but it's got an older feel. It's got big long ears and shit. It's called Strange Days. Link below, check that out. It's really awesome. It features Hugo Strange, a damsel in distress, and tear gas. They're apparently developing a Wolverine sequel. Rumor is that Hugh Jackman might appear in it again. Now that'll make Hugh Jackman one of the most reoccurring characters, specifically in like Marvel movies. I mean, Tony Stark, he's up there. Nick Fury, he's definitely up there, but Hugh Jackman's taking the cake though, because he's appearing as Wolverine in every thing. A couple weeks ago, there was reports about him possibly leaving the mantle. Sounded more like he's going to be replaced by a younger actor, but apparently Fox doesn't give a shit. They're going to keep hiring Hugh Jackman as long as he's willing to be Wolverine. And I'm okay with that. Star Wars is going to be recreating areas of Tatooine in a Morocco-like desert. That's pretty cool. You figure they would go back to Tatooine, although the story doesn't specifically follow Luke Skywalker or the Skywalker family. But we also have no idea what it is. But if you want to check out some behind-the-scenes stuff, go to Morocco. Director James Gunn of the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy movie has reportedly said that the Guardians will be connected to Avengers 3. Guardians of the Galaxy is coming out, will be connected to Avengers Age of Ultron. It's going to be its own story, obviously still connected into the Marvel Universe. But their story will tie in with Avengers 3. Speculation abound, it's probably going to be Thanos, right? Thanos is the pirate alien dude that you see at the very end of Avengers in one of those stinger credits. He also happens to be the adoptive father of Gamora, who is the green chick in Guardians of the Galaxy. So clearly that's going to be related. Also, a big story arc for Thanos is the Infinity Gems, of which we've already seen 2. Star-Lord's trying to steal something at the very beginning of his trailer. What could it be? Possibly an Infinity Gem? I don't know. What does that mean? That means Guardians of the Galaxy. That means Avengers. A ton of people coming together for some probably huge action sequences. I'm excited. You should be excited. Everybody's excited. And lastly, this week, Captain America 3's release date. And I know we're getting ahead of ourselves. Captain America 2 just came out, but this is big news. Captain America 3 release date, apparently the same day as Batman vs. Superman. Now, what does that mean? That means you got one of the largest Marvel franchises, Captain America, going directly up against one of the largest DC franchises, Batman and or Superman. Honestly, what do I think? I think if both franchises decide to stay on the same day, it's a loss. Because yes, a lot of people will want to see both, but ultimately I don't think people will see both because movie tickets are expensive. I don't think either franchise wants to damage their weekend box office draw. You know, the opening weekend numbers, that's a big deal. Honestly, if anybody's going to step down, I think it's going to be DC. Marvel has a proven franchise with Captain America. Captain America 1 was well received. He was in Avengers. That was a big hit. Captain America 2 is my favorite Marvel movie that's come out yet. So Captain America 3 is sure to be a huge draw. But Man of Steel was pretty big. Not as big as Avengers. When you change things up, such as Ben Affleck as Batman, there are going to be risks. Now, yes, everybody wants to see Superman versus Batman, but everybody wants to see Captain America, and everybody knows Captain America won't disappoint them. If I were DC, I'd probably move my time. I want to give Batman vs. Superman the largest possible opening it could possibly have, and it's not going to have that with Captain America 3 chucking its shield at your face. That's it for the vlog this week. Check in next Monday for more geek news and see you later.